One of these days I'm gonna do a launch of the show that just works and nothing's borked. That'll be a nice magical day. Um,
One of these days.
but today is not that day. I've duplicated Crowan, which I know all of you have probably thought about that more than once, but it is something I actually have to fix. So be right back.
Too much crying. One is one is almost too much.
Welcome, weary travelers, to episode 184 of Book of Dawn, Ioth Academy. Tonight, I am joined by Crowan and Lemon Kiwi. A big happy birthday to Leg Day. He is currently on that
Ooh.
grind, preparing for a big life transition. So we're all cheering for him, and he gets birthday inspiration next time he plays with us, whenever that is. Probably going to be a few weeks. Yeah, Crowan, how's it going?
Going good. First of all, happy birthday, tall legs, poggers, getting older, yippee.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, yeah, decent, I guess. I'm trying to think like what the fuck I've been up to. I don't even know. All right, but D&D time.
Man, I know
Yippee.
that feeling. What year is it?
I don't know. Where am I?
I wish I could blame it on some sort of intoxicants, but I can't. It's just neuron activation.
Brain.
Brain. Lemon, what's up? How you be?
Good, good. Renovating my office, trying to change the walls and everything, decoration since I'm in here 24/7. Might as well make it look nice. And yeah, it's getting cold. It sucks. Happy Thanksgiving though.
Hmm.
My brain stops working. My brain is like a fidgety GPU. If it gets hot at all, I just so I like it being crisp and cold. But I'm not in Las Vegas. I'm
Yeah, sure, it's not that cold.
in San Diego. It's not that cold here either.
Yeah, I moved to the freaking Midwest, the freaking
And
Minnesota. This shit's
whose
freezing. It
decision
was
was that,
snowing
Crowan?
yesterday. I got baited. I swear it wasn't mine. Got baited.
You,
No, it's great here. Besides the weather, that's the one thing. Hate it.
life is fantastic except for life. That's the only
Yep.
problem. I always
Real.
say the reason that a lot of my wife is from Boston. Boston is slightly passionate about their sports teams. San
Yep.
Diego, not really. Like, there's definitely some hardcore Padres fans, and there used to be Chargers fans, but like, it's nowhere near the same. And I argue that's because everyone in Boston is trauma bonded because the world tries to kill them every single year. Whereas here, we're all, soft and chill and everything. So
I don't know if you knew, I'm also from Boston, so I relate.
I don't know
Oh
if I
shit.
knew that.
Yeah, originally from Boston. Lived there like
Boston,
22
Boston, or
years.
like near Boston?
Boston, like in a neighborhood in Boston,
Mhm.
Dorchester.
My wife grew up
Yep.
near Beverly, near Salem.
Oh shit. Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. She actually,
Small world.
when we were out there in October, we got to go to Salem, not for Halloween, but like in the blast radius of Halloween. It was fun. It was
Yeah.
cool.
I think I took like a high school field trip to Salem on Halloween once. It was
Damn.
quite the
Damn.
experience.
The only thing that she says was crazier than Salem on Halloween was the first time that she saw Comic Con, and she walked up and saw the convention center, and it was just like,
Yeah, yeah.
enough of this real life shit. Let's play elves and dragons and stuff. In our last episode, our young heroes discovered that a plague and a series of violent riots breaking out in the lands to the south of their beloved academy were caused by the infernal powers Despair's Herald and Tillabek, the rune that walks. They traveled to the Dune Riders and to Garnet's former betrothed, Pevon. There, they distributed charms and amethyst amulets that will work against the Herald's power, for this plague, as it turned out, spread through dreams. Our heroes have a great deal of experience in the magic of dreams. And as soon as they started dealing with this, one of the plague's victims transformed into an undead horror. And the party was attacked simultaneously by this weeping creature and several dream wraiths. They managed to dispatch them, though there were casualties amongst the Dune Riders, lives that they were not able to save. Garnet also determined that Pevon himself, son of Barantha and of the Dune Riders, was somehow under the Herald's influence. A light touch, a subtle touch, surely meant to evade detection. Were it not for their already drawn suspicions, it may have gone unnoticed. After dealing with this conflict, our heroes then returned, having left the Dok-el-Far sage, the preeminent dream wizard Oneiromancer, and all of Anakra amongst the Dune Riders to care for them and continue working on wiping out this plague. Athalor, who is not here today, distributed 3 gifts to 3 elvish princesses, all potential brides for a diplomatic marriage between his homeland of Onderud and the Summerlands of Toomlair. His gifts pleased, there was a big party, and everybody went home. That is pretty much what happened last time. Summer, at long last, gives way to autumn. The time of the Sun Rider and the fire within and the burning wind has passed. In autumn at Ioth Academy, 6th year students get to go on their field trips, something that was heavily affected last year during the violence of the War of the Sun. You see some of those 5th years going out and about, going on those field trips, very excited to do so, an experience that, while you may not have had, you've had opportunities to go places, see things that they probably never will. As time draws on, as the months turn, you get closer and closer to the end of the year, and more importantly, the beginning of winter, which marks the start of your 7th year at Ioth Academy, and your last year before you are anointed a full-fledged mage and an adult. From there, many possible paths and destinies await you. But the looming end of the 6th year is now floating through all of your peers. It's hard not to feel separated from them. Half the time, you're not even in classes because you're out on a mission with a strike team of powerful mages, waging war, killing thousands, destroying and facing arcane threats, things that only accomplished adult mages ought to be doing. And yet circumstances and fortune have forced you to become much, much more powerful than most of your peers. As such, given the unusual nature of your education, you are called one autumn day to Headmistress and Archmage Elnau's office. You may simply heed the summons, or if you have anything specific you'd want to do beforehand, say beforehand, investigate beforehand, you may do so.
Nothing from me. I'll heed
Nope.
the summons.
Okay. As you enter what was Archmage Ioth, a child of Luminius, now lost along with the Book of Dawn. It's funny. Our title has 5 words in it, 4 of which have been